Well, every family has a glue.
Yes.
I feel like Loren is the glue. Like,
The
for
glue.
sure. Because without him, my zippers would not be zipped. My hair would not be on. My heels would not be zipped.
And he makes sure like we all look good, you know?
Yes.
So the funniest thing about Loren is Loren has a face.
Yes.
It looks.
I like
when
to
he's
call it
standing-
attentive.
I like it. It's kind of like he's like our little bodyguard, our little skinny
Yeah.
And he's
bodyguard.
just standing there and like...
Oh, he watches out for the girls, baby.
I love this job. It's a great job. Because at the end of the day, the thing that makes me feel best about myself is when I make someone else happy. I can walk a tour. And maybe that's because for most of my life, I felt like no matter how hard I tried, I couldn't please anyone. Where I grew up in the countryside, Washington State, was incredibly difficult to fit in. It was very much like men are this way, right? Very macho, masculine, which I was not. I was being told that I was like the gay kid or the weird kid, but I don't consider myself gay at all. I identify as gynosexual. It means that I find femininity attractive, not necessarily gender. Like next time I go out with like the boys, it's thinking like fishnet top.
You know, I hope you never get your nipples pierced because that would hurt getting it off.
But my preference is to date a trans woman with or without a penis, preferably penis, because a penis is much more fun to play with as long as it's female, right? It's a female penis, not a male penis.
I think we're getting warmer over here.
Can you explain a female penis and how it's different?
The female penis normally like and smells a little bit different because of usually hormones or like the way that they like take care of it. And so the energy of it is different.
What can I help you find today?
I think I'm looking for corsets for a special someone.
You know, you never bought me anything. I've known Loren for 7 years. We started as boyfriend and girlfriend, but it didn't work out because he wants boobs and a penis. So I'm not his type. We're just better as friends.
You already have the girly, yummy body, so like the corset really wouldn't make sense. By the age of about 7 or 8, I realized that trans woman is what I wanted out of life. But my family was not okay with anything but the straight lifestyle, which is why I had cisgender girlfriends. But then, a few years ago, I met a transgendered woman for the first time. And we had sex, and we had dates, and that fulfillment was like 100%. My end goal is marriage. I would love to have a trans wife and to live my life happily, but it's been really hard for me to find my significant other.
Do you think
Yeah?
this one will do?
I think it's good.
And this one even has a zipper, so we can save the...
The pulling.
That's no fun.
I know. A few months ago, I decided to try to find love overseas.
Alrighty, well here you go. This one is a large.
Perfect. So I downloaded 2 Filipino dating apps, and almost instantly I connected with Faith. She is 30 years old and she lives in Manila. We've never met in person, but we text every day, and I feel very deeply for her. She's hardworking, tight family. She's perfect pretty much in every way. In the Philippines, Faith is known as a ladyboy. This is a rough translation from Thai, and it's used primarily to describe a transgendered woman. I make her laugh. I can crack jokes with her all day long. Within the first day of chatting, we reached the point of I love you. Boom. Day 1. We're good to go. Faith appreciates all that I do and makes me feel worthy. And now, after 4 months, I'm ready to spend my entire savings, get on a plane, go to the Philippines, meet Faith face to face, and make that last forever.
Then your total after tax is going to be $60.58.
You still got this?
I got you.
Okay. But there is some things about me that Faith doesn't know. Like the fact that I'm broke. Thanks, Esther.
You're welcome.
Besides working at drag shows, I also work in a retail back room and I work in a gift shop. but it's minimum wage, so I still struggle to pay rent. So since I can't really afford to survive in America, my ideal scenario would be I go to the Philippines, find a way to live with Faith, and then stay there forever. Thank you.
That was fun.
Yeah, we'll have to do it again. Somehow, maybe in the Philippines. You come visit me. In the Philippines, my financial burdens would be less. I feel like I could take care of Faith. But I haven't had a conversation with her about this yet. I don't know how Faith is going to react, especially if she wants to come to America and I can't afford to support her here. But I'm hoping that she loves me enough to see past that. Due to my financial situation, I don't have a really stable home. Where I wake up ranges from my best friend's house, one of my ex's house, maybe a new friend's house. So if I could find a job in the Philippines, Faith already has a job, she'll have a stable income, then eventually I'll have a stable income, and things might work out really good that way for both of us. So this is my first time traveling abroad to meet someone. I've basically never flown anywhere in my entire life, so this will be a huge adventure for me. Right now in this pot, it's shrimp, sweet chili sauce, soy sauce, we got garlic. I'm practicing my cooking of Filipino food.
So wait, why are you cooking in the bath?
So that the room gets nice and hot and steamy. A lot of people tell me that in the Philippines, it's so hot, it's so humid, you can't take it.
So do you just what? You just sit in a hot room, or?
No, I'm not just gonna sit here. I'm gonna do some exercises. You know, I'm really gonna get into it. Because in the Philippines, we're gonna be running around, doing all kinds of crazy things. And I'm gonna be ready. I've been doing this training once a week for the past like 2-3 months. And I'm preparing for my trip to the Philippines like it's an Olympic sport. Once you get 3 pots going, it gets super steamy, super hot. I've put a lot of thought into moving to the Philippines. I've never felt like I belonged here, and it's a chance to finally see something besides what I've been used to my whole life. Starting to smell like shrimp. Almost. But really, the only thing that's important is being with Faith. She is an amazing person, right? She's perfect pretty much in every way. I mean, I'm literally putting everything I have into this. I've been saving, I've been working. This is it. I think it's done. Ready for the Philippines? Ready for Faith? Shell takes a lot longer to chew.
Hello. Give me a headpiece. Now we're ready.
I think we need to fix some things.
Yeah.
All the sequins.
This side is missing a few.
You're just a mannequin for us tonight.
Because I'm gonna be gone for quite a while. Maybe even forever if it works out. I agreed to help my boss, Derek, prepare a few costumes for the next couple drag shows.
Let's fix that part a little bit more. It's kind of hanging too low over there. Yeah.
You know, if I was at the bar, I would definitely reach in my pocket and give him this $1 right now.
You want change?
No, you can keep the whole $1.
No,
there
50
you go.
cent, 50 cent.
Scissors, please. I need scissors over here. How I met Loren was, I had a show and Loren was just there. And he just asked me, hey, could you use some help? He was so adamant. So I said, hey, would you care for a part-time job? He said, sure. And I now can't get rid of him.
So it's about 6 o'clock, so it's time for Faith to wake up in the Philippines. Is it okay if I just go call her real quick?
No,
And then
no.
come back? No? Okay.
I'm kidding. Yes, you may.
Tell
All
her
right.
we said hi.
Yeah. So because there's a 15-hour time difference and we both work so much, it's really hard for me and Faith to connect over video calls on a regular basis. Faith has never really had a boyfriend before, so I know these video calls are really important to her, even if it's just a quick hello. Good morning, Faith.
Hi, good morning, my love.
Yeah. How are you?
I'm good. I love the costume behind you.
Yeah? I'm at Derek's. This is his costume room. It's all kinds. You gonna come try some on?
Just never tried that before.
No, you never had a costume room? Are we still sleeping in separate rooms when I get there at the hotel? Or are you gonna sneak into my room?
I do think so because, you know, we're getting to know each other for the first time.
Yeah.
Just, you know, take it slowly. You know.
Okay. I went all the way to the Philippines to be alone. Is that what you're saying? I'm a super sexual person, and I've sent Faith a few sexy-ish photos here and there. But other than that, we really haven't talked about sex. I think Faith wants to take things slowly, which is fine. I want her to feel confident this is about love. Guys, you want to meet Faith?
Yes, of course.
Yeah.
Hi.
Yeah.
How are you? I never met you before.
Yeah.
Hi,
You know.
how are you?
Yeah.
And you're beautiful.
You know,
Yes.
I have to tell you something. When he first was looking on the Filipino dating app,
Yeah.
he had so many different girls, but he chose
Too many.
you.
Oh my God.
He chose you, so you are the special choice.
Yes.
Yes.
And I think you and Loren will be a wonderful fit.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome so much.
Hope you guys.
Bye.
Bye, Faith. Love you.
Bye. Love you.
Love you.
She's beautiful.
Yeah. So I don't think Faith really could hear what you guys were saying, but I don't know. Sometimes she gets jealous when you talk about other girls. Yeah.
I'm so sorry. I thought she would feel special, being known that she was the one that was chosen.
Did she think you guys exclusive?
I mean, we don't really talk about it.
Oh.
Me and Faith aren't necessarily exclusive right now. I don't think she's seeing anybody else, but I am. I've been hinting at me sleeping with other people. Like, I let her know that I stay over other people's houses, but I'm not sure that she understands.
You're going all the way there. Don't you think she's thinking it's a monogamous relationship?
Well, I mean, like, you know, that's a conversation I definitely want to have in person. Faith is a woman of my dreams. However, I don't necessarily want us to be an exclusive couple even after I go to the Philippines, because I don't really believe in monogamy. I believe you can have sex with your partner and have love and passion and make it very personal. And then you also can go out and have sex with somebody else simply for the fact that it's something different and something new. Maybe they know something you don't know. They can teach you something. But either way, it's just for fun versus your partner who is forever and for love. The idea of being in an open relationship, it's something that's really important to me. But Faith, because I'm her first boyfriend, that's probably not one of her first thoughts. So I am nervous to tell Faith about all this because at the end of the day, I don't want to lose her.
If her way is monogamy, are you going to be okay with that?
I mean, I'm gonna have to accept it or try and push her into not. Hopefully it's okay.
We'll see about that.
Yeah. In just a few hours, I'll be on a plane to the Philippines to meet Faith, my perfect ladyboy, face to face for the first time. I'm planning to be in the Philippines for 3 weeks to spend quality time with her. And if everything goes well, I might just stay there forever. I know there's a lot of things that me and Faith have to figure out, but this is my chance to start fresh. And you gotta make sure you give me that paper. That's real important.
Ah. You're giving her the test, the
Right?
girlfriend test.
Yep. So the girlfriend test is something I made up quite a few years ago. It's kind of just something to break the ice, and it's completely ridiculous.
Can snakes be found on every continent?
Right.
It's a good question. Would a bubble in space pop if you blew it? Wow.
A lot of the questions are philosophical, and it can be a lot of fun depending on who you give it to.
Have you ever been tempted to sleep inside the fridge?
It's a deep question.
These are ridiculous.
That's the point. So I got one more thing, right? A ring.
I'm a little shocked that you would buy a ring before meeting. Oh, let me see.
Yeah.
Wow. Fancy. How much did you pay for these?
Like $50. Right, I went over my finances, and that's pretty much all I can afford. So hopefully, it'll be good enough for her.
I know Loren jumps into relationships quickly, but I think it's crazy that he got a ring because he doesn't know anything about her. And he's just so obsessed with getting married. If this doesn't work out, it's going to destroy him. I can't believe I'm driving you to the airport. I can't believe you're doing this. Like, what?
What do you mean you can't believe I'm doing this?
I'm just worried for you. You know, I want you to be happy, so I want you to go chase your dreams, but at the same time, I really don't want you to get hurt.
Right. I don't think I'm gonna get hurt. I'm going to the Philippines because I love faith. That's it. It's that simple.
All right, that leap of faith.
That's right. Leap of faith for faith. To the Philippines for faith. This is our turn coming up for Terminal 3. There it is.
Do you have your ticket, your passport?
Of course.
I can't believe that I'm saying goodbye to Loren, and I don't know if he's coming back. I don't know if he's fulfilling his dreams.
All right. All right.
All right.
All right. I'll call you.
Safe travels.
The safest.
Yes. I'm happy for him because this is what he's always wanted his entire life. But I know him and I can read his body language and like he's scared. Like I see the scared little boy. I feel like he has a wall up. He keeps saying he's fine and okay, but I know he has doubts that it might not work.
Oh, no check bags. Never done this before in my life. I have no idea what I'm doing. Never been to the Philippines, never really been in an airport. I'm so excited. I know Esther's worried, I know my friends are worried that all this is gonna fall apart, but Faith is my goddess, right? She's my everything, and I'm gonna make it work. It has to work. Now I'm looking for D55, whatever that means. When I finally get there, I have a lot to talk to Faith about my life, about how she thinks she's gonna move here, which is probably not gonna happen, and the idea of an open relationship. But I got a ring, and if everything is perfect, I'm gonna propose to her. Getting on the plane. Thank you so much. Thank you. So even though we've never met, I feel that I'm finally gonna have what I've been waiting all this time to have, a trans woman to marry. I think she loves me, but there is a chance that this might not work out. Ooh, I don't want to think about that. Whew.